Welcome to the Deep Dive Report Show. Okay, let's get straight into it. Today, we're tearing apart the absolute gutting of American humanitarian aid, specifically under the Trump administration. Yesterday, April 13th, 2025, Pete Marocco finally crawled out of the State Department. Yeah, finally gone. Good riddance, frankly. Oh, Trump appointee, basically a parasite sent in to sabotage America's compassion. Exactly, sabotage. But look, him leaving, that doesn't undo the absolute wreckage she left behind, not for one damn second. No, the sheer nerve of what they did under him. It's really something. As Director of Foreign Assistance, his job was essentially dismantling U.S. aid. An agency that's, vital, projecting American values, giving it actual help where it's desperately needed. And the way they talked about it, the rhetoric from the top, it was just poisonous. Utterly toxic. Toxic, that's putting it mildly. This administration just completely morally bankrupt, right? Calling USAID a radical left psyop, a criminal enterprise. Can you actually believe that? Where's the proof? There was none. Just vile, baseless garbage spewed out to justify what they really wanted, which was obliterating an agency whose entire purpose is saving lives. And, it wasn't just random budget cuts or something. This was deliberate. Oh, absolutely targeted. It wasn't about efficiency. It was a direct assault on an institution that stood for things they hate. Cooperation, empathy, helping people globally. Yeah, their whole America First crap basically meant abandoning the world's most vulnerable, period. And they went after it hard. Under Marocco, this reign of terror, the staff at USAID, these are dedicated professionals, people who know what they're doing, committed to helping those in the worst situations imaginable. They dropped from nearly 10,000, get this, down to 290. 290, let that number just sink in. It's staggering. Thousands of experienced people just purged. Their skills, their dedication, tossed out like trash. And that means the ability to deliver aid, food, medicine, disaster relief, it was just decimated. Coldly, methodically, human cost. You can't even calculate. Oh, we're not talking numbers on a spreadsheet. No, these are real people, real lives just hanging by a thread. Fewer people to get food out during a famine. Fewer medical teams when there's an outbreak, delays in disaster response when every single second counts. This isn't just being bad at your job. It's not negligence. It's a callous, calculated disregard for human suffering on a massive scale. And don't let anyone try to spin it as incompetent. Oh God, no. This was cruelty as a weapon. That's what it was. A core part of this repulsive Magier ideology that sees compassion, American compassion, as some kind of weakness. Like helping others is a threat to their twisted idea of power or something. It's sick. It is sick. And the fanaticism behind it all, it wasn't about making aid better. No. It was about burning down anything related to global engagement, to humanitarianism. They had to demonize USI first. Paint it as some kind of enemy within, so they could justify the most extreme, destructive crap. So now, Morocco's crawled away. Gone. Good riddance again. But let's be absolutely clear, the vile ideology that drove this, still festering, and the aid infrastructure, it's in ruins. Right, and his departure was so sudden, wasn't it? Very quiet. Makes you want to be uppushed. Probably. Smells like failure. But regardless, the damage is done. That's the point. And the stories coming out about how they implemented these cuts, just horrifying. Oh, vital programs weren't just cut. They were played with, like funding on again, off again, a sadistic game. Pulling lifelines away, dangling hope, then snatching it back, chaos, uncertainty, for people already desperate and for the aid workers trying to help them. It's psychological warfare. That's the only way to describe it. This erratic, heartless cruelty. It wasn't just about saving money, it was about sowing despair, dehumanizing people. And you know what proves how messed up this was? A federal judge actually had to step in. Yeah, I saw that. Block some of the cuts. And the judge called the administration's actions arbitrary and capricious. That's legal speak for you have no legitimate reason for doing this. Basically, a total smackdown. Proof it was purely political. Like flipping a damn coin over who gets to eat. And you layer on vultures like Elon Musk. Oh God, him. With his ridiculous Department of Government Efficiency. Yeah, cheering on these cuts, talking about wasteful spending. Wasteful spending means feeding starving kids to these ghouls. Medicine for the sick, shelter. It means helping oligarchs get richer while millions suffer. That's their efficiency. And the bigger picture. For America's place in the world. It's just bleak. Totally. Crippling USI isn't just abandoning people. It's actively weakening America. You create power vacuums. Hostile actors step in. You betray allies. You signal the shameful retreat from any kind of global responsibility. The numbers, again, just staggering. Nearly 10,000 professionals down to under 300, overseen by this Morocco character. Former staff, people who built careers helping others, and called it what it was, a purge. A goddamn purge, absolutely, and the lies they used to justify it. Radical left psychop, criminal enterprise, baseless sneers. From a morally bankrupt crew that deals in conspiracies and fear, what the hell is radical about vaccines, or food, or clean water? Nothing. It was a calculated smear job, a disgusting tactic to delegitimize an agency they were hell-bent on destroying for their own twisted reasons. And the result, catastrophic. Millions denied basic survival needs. Senator Brian Schatz nailed it. Reckless endangerment. He's absolutely right. It's criminal negligence on a global scale. And this idea that it's efficiency, what a sick joke. They didn't streamline anything. They detonated a vital part of American influence, leaving behind suffering and instability. It's the efficiency of destruction. We heard from people, experienced professionals, who described it as a hostile takeover, an ideological inquisition, basically. Get rid of expertise, replace it with blind loyalty. They didn't want people who knew how to deliver aid effectively. They wanted pawns to carry out their inhumane orders, no questions asked. And let's hammer this home. There was never any credible evidence of wrongdoing at USA. Zero. No investigations found anything. It was pure politics, driven by this narrow, selfish worldview that sees compassion as weakness. And this wasn't some one-off, was it? No way. Dismantling USA fits the pattern, attacking experts everywhere, undermining institutions, prioritizing cronies over qualified people. We've seen it over and over. Fundamentally, it boils down to inflicting suffering for political gain. They saw human desperation as an opportunity, willing to inflict pain on millions because helping people didn't fit their hateful agenda. The moral bankruptcy is just bottomless. They talked about making America great while actively sabotaging our ability to lead, to help. What kind of greatness is built on abandoning the vulnerable? It's twisted. It's prioritizing their petty self-interest above everything else. The gutting of USA. It's not just bad policy. It's a moral crime scene, a stain. It perfectly symbolizes the callousness of this whole political movement. And they're banking on us forgetting. Moving on, we can't let that happen. No way. The sheer cruelty orchestrated by people like Morocco, fueled by this toxic ideology, it has to be remembered. The fight against this assault on basic human dignity, it's far from over. Absolutely, it's critical people understand this. The consequences will last for years, maybe decades. Knowing why this happened, the deep-seated motivation, is key to stopping it from happening again. So listen up, you need to share this report everywhere. Make damn sure people get the devastating impact of these disgusting actions. Demand accountability from everyone involved. And most importantly, get off your ass and do something. Vote like your life depends on it, because frankly it does. Organize, resist, fight the cynicism, fight the hate. With everything you've got. Defend democracy against these absolute barbarians, because trust me, they won't stop unless we make them stop. We'll catch you in the next breaking news story. Keep listening, like this report, subscribe, and hit that notification icon.